All right, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Ajimise Maths Academy, where mathematics is being made easy. In our previous video, I made solution to finding the common ratio of a number. Now, go to my previous video, you will see that aspect. Now, in revision, say common ratio is any term divided by the previous term, which is t sub n, any term divided by what? Its previous term. Now, on this aspect, we are going to talk about finding the n term of a GP, finding the n term of a GP. For example, now, maybe a particular term. For example, let's see this one, this exercise. 2, 6, 18. Now, the next one after 18, we don't know. But now they want us to find the 10th term. That is the 10th number, which we don't know. So what do we use to find the formula? We say the nth term of a GP is t sub n. You have to know this formula is very, very important. Knowing this formula. T sub n is equals to A. A is always your first term. Look at this first number that happens or occurs in a sequence. It's always your first term. It's very easy to get. Now, we said your R is always your common ratio. Go to my previous video. I have already make simple explanation on how to get your common ratio. Why this n here? The n here is term number. The numbers of term. For example, now like this tenth now. This tenth now is n. The tenth is n. Hundredth is n. Any of the numbers you are looking for is the n. So now let's get this exercise done. Now let's say solution. Solution. Now the first one, number 1. How do you start? They say find the 10th term of 2, 6, and 18. It continues. Now it was only 3 numbers that was given to us, but the 10th term we don't know. So since they asked us to find the 10th term, we are going to use this formula. This formula is basically covering nth term of a number under GP. Okay, so now we are going to say using, because we don't know which of the formula we are using. We have so many formula. Using t sub n is equal to a r raised to the power of n minus 1. Okay, from the first one, we want to look for the 10th term. So what are the parameters? Our first term, which is the first number, a, is 2. Our common ratio, how do we get our common ratio? 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 will give us 3. So on this point, let us substitute, and our n is equal to 10 because of what was asked from the question. So now let's substitute these values into this formula. We have t sub 10 is equal to 2 times 3 raised to the power of 10 minus 1. From the formula, 10 minus 1. So this implies, from the question, this implies that t sub 10 is equal to 2 times 3 raised to the power of 2 times 3 raised to the power of 9, which is equal to 2 times, let's do the calculation, 3 times 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 3. I'm coming. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 into 9 places will give us 1, 9, 6, 8, 3. Now when we multiply this times 2, will give us 3, 9, 3, 6, 6 as our final answer. So this is the number when we continue multiplying by our common ratio, which is 3. By the time we continue to multiply until the 10th one, we'll have this number. So now let's go to the number 2. The exercise 2. They said find the 6th term of the GP. Now watch, our first term, we are going to say using using t sub n is equals to first term times your common ratio raised to the power of n minus 1. Now, let's bring out the parameter. Our n is 6 from the equation, sixth term. Our a from the equation, the first term is 5. Okay, then our common ratio, which is r, our common ratio, let's observe. If we divide 10 by 5, we end up having 2. So substitute into the formula. T sub 6 is equal to our first term, which is a, our first term 5 times our common ratio. What is our common ratio? Our common ratio is 2. 2 raised to the power of 6 minus 1. This will end up giving us 5 times 2 raised to the power of 5, which is equal to 5 times 32. 5 times 32. 5 times 32 will give us our final answer to be 160. So this is how we use the nth term formula to solve our geometric progression. So if in case there is anything you don't understand, you can drop it on my comment below and I will attend to you. So go to my previous video, you will see about what? Your common ratio. I think with this, I'm able to explain how to find the nth term of a GP. Okay, thank you very much. Stay tuned to my channel. I hope you are happy to see this solution. Thank you.